So, does I mean, I realize you had a number of American records in your career. Does this mean anything? Does it tell you anything?
I think it's a good indicator that things are headed in the right direction. I've been, really consistent and strong all season, and granted, I never swim the 50 back, so it's hard to say what is good for me. But I'm happy with that. I was pretty confused. If you see my face after the race, I'm like, really? Are you sure? But yeah, it's fun to be that surprised after a race. It's been a really long time.
Yeah, you had said that when you heard him announcing that it was a record, you didn't think it was talking about you?
No, well, backstroke is so weird because all you see is splashes. The sun is like glaring in your eye, and you see splashes, and you can't tell if it's your own splashes or your competitor's splashes. So literally, I thought I was like in third or fourth. I had no idea. And this morning, Dave was like, "Okay, we're gonna practice. Like, this is your 100, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll try." But as soon as the gun goes off, you never know. Like, it's a 50 number, and obviously I was able to hold back this morning, thinking of the 100, and tonight I just went for it.
So what's your reaction when you see that it wasn't that?
It took a couple minutes to sink in, for sure. And I was still kind of staring at the clock. I was like, really, are you sure? But I'm happy. I mean, it's a non-Olympic event, so if it was the 100 back or the 100 free or the 50 free, I'd be 10 times happier. But any American record, I'm going to take it and be really proud of it.
So I think in Charlotte, you told me, I'm not really doing the 50 back.
No.
It's not something I do. And then American record.
Yeah, it was funny. Like 2 weeks ago, I was talking to Yuri, and I was like, Yuri, what am I swimming at Santa Clara? And he's like, we're putting 50 back, 100 back, 50 free, 100 free, and then we'll see. I was like, oof, I don't know about that 50 back. And I almost scratched this after this morning, just to focus on the freestyles, but I'm glad I didn't. It's a good way to start the meet, and yeah, like I said, probably the biggest surprise that I've had in the recent few years.
Yeah, so let's think past Rio, maybe 2017, maybe World Champ Trials.
Well, I don't know.
Could you see it happening?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm still focused on freestyle, but my back's starting to click. I've been working on getting my turnover up and staying a little flatter, and I think I really did that tonight, especially this morning. I think I reverted a little bit to much more of a rotation in my stroke, especially, I don't know if you saw my heat. My heat was the one that they had us hold our start and then get off and then hold our start and then get off. And then I get flustered, and so I kind of forgot my race plan. But I was pretty proud with the way I approached that race tonight.
How many times have you swam 50 free and meet like this?
50 back, you mean?
50 back, yeah. Sorry.
50 back? I haven't swum 50 back too often. Whenever I would qualify in it for world championships, I would always scratch because my turnover is so slow, which is not great for 50 back. Like, I would choose 50 free and 50 butterfly before my 50 back in the past. At a really big meet, I think 2001 Worlds might have been the last time I swam it. So it's been a while. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's really fun to race that, and I was, kicking myself for hugging that lane line, but what are you gonna do?
Was there a reason you did it this time? Or?
Yeah, I thought I was on the left side of the lane, so I moved over a little bit, but then I hit the right side of the lane. It's hard when I haven't raced outdoors in backstroke. I train outdoors, but the speed, when you're in a race format is just different. And so at this pool, there's really nothing to spot. You have the awning on your left side, but you're looking at perfectly blue sky. And so that takes some practice. And obviously at Cal, we train outdoors, but I haven't raced backstroke outdoors in quite a while.
What about in general? Was there a reason you didn't scratch?
Mainly because I was like, how much is a 50 back really going to take out of me? So I decided to swim it tonight. My in-laws were here. They wanted to watch me swim, so I was like, all right, I'll swim tonight.
You said decent present for
Yeah,
them, or
yeah,
turkey,
yeah.
or-
So they got to see a good race. So I'm happy that they came tonight.
Natalie, you're at the Pan Ams in Toronto later next month. Is that going to be, that's a big enough meet to where it sets you up for next summer
Yeah.
as much as Worlds?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't. It's a fantastic meet with amazing competitors. I'm really excited to be going to Toronto. From everyone I've spoken to that has done an Olympic Games, a Pan Am's, a World Championships, everyone said across the board the Pan Am's is one of the most fun meets that they've been to, and people swim well and compete well there. And Toronto has apparently put together a beautiful facility. It'll be nice to stay in the Northern Hemisphere, not be too far away from home. And yeah, like I'm gonna do the 53, 100 free, hopefully the relays, probably the 4x1 freestyle, and then hopefully, I could do maybe a backstroke and a medley. We'll see.
Wow, backstroke.
We'll see. I mean, it's always up to the coaches. So.
And as far as the design for this quadrennial so far, I mean, are you feeling like that you really got it down right this time?
Yeah, I feel really confident right now. Everything's been building, that I've been with Dave now 2.5 years, and he knows what to look for from me in training and in a race format, and I know I kind of know how he coaches now, and I was with Terry for 12 years, so learning a new coaching style and a new training format is difficult, especially when you've been doing it one way for 12 years. I feel like we're getting to the point where we know each other well enough to know that what needs to be done, and it's been really fun, and I've been training really well, so whenever you train well, you get to a meet like this and you're 10 times more confident,
And so you said it's an indicator, and I realize it's a race that you're kind of a throwaway race.
Right.
If you can do that in that race,
right
for the races that matter, it seems like you're there.
Right. I don't think I've ever broken 28, to tell you the truth. So, I mean, a half second under that is a very good indicator of my 100 back, and just kind of my overall speed in general. Like I said, I need to watch the race in the video, but I think the things I've been working on, I was able to actually do them in a racing situation tonight.
Okay, I'm good.
Natalie?
Yes.
Missy Franklin was right next to you.
Yes.
How did you like competing with her?
I love competing with Misty and all the other cowgirls. I mean, out of that heat, I think we had Boots, we had Pelton, we had Missy, and me. Was there anyone else? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I mean, it's fun because before the race we're joking around. Like, Boots was freaking out, she couldn't get her wedge down, so I adjusted it for her before the race, and we're all like chatting until the last second the whistle goes off and then getting in the pool. So that atmosphere is really nice, we're just pretty laid back, and then when the gun goes off, it's competition time.